So how many of you remember that good old-fashioned tuna fish sandwich your mom used to make? Well, this is a little twist on that, and I think you're going to enjoy it. It's a healthy cook. Stay tuned. So many of you are aware that I'm on my weight loss journey and I'm doing another healthy cook. This is a great little lunch that you can make for yourself and it's very good. I think you're gonna enjoy it. So there are different types of tuna fish out there, some really nice brands. However, I'm just using good old American chicken of the sea, chunk light tuna right here out of the can. Very simple. You do want to drain most of that water out. And I'm just going to add it to my bowl here. Now we are going to use a little mayonnaise. So we're going to use approximately 1 tablespoon of mayo. But I'm also going to use 1 tablespoon of the Chobani Greek yogurt. And this is like a heaping tablespoon. So it's not going to be total mayonnaise, so that's going to help. We want that mayo for that flavor and the creaminess of the yogurt. It's going to work out really nicely. I'm going to do a little dash of onion powder, just a little dash. And then I'm adding 1 tablespoon, or actually comes to 1 scallion or green onion. We're going to add to the tuna fish. I'm using a celery stalk that I've chopped up. That comes to probably about 2 tablespoons. I'm using some fresh dill, and that is about 1/2 teaspoon. We don't want too much dill, just a little bit. And that little bit's going to go a long way, believe me. A little salt and pepper, maybe about 1/2 teaspoon to 1 teaspoon of each, depending on how you like yours. And we're also going to add just a little dash of lemon juice. So yes, it would be best if you had a fresh lemon, but I didn't have a fresh lemon in the house, so I'm going to use it from this little bottle. Okay, this is organic lemon squeeze, so it'll work out fine. Plus, I'm using a little bit of Dijon mustard, just a little bit, maybe not even a teaspoon. All right, so we're just gonna get all that, and I'm gonna mix that all together. All right, perfect. Now, like I always say, give it a taste to see if you want more salt or pepper added to yours. Oh, very yummy. It's fine with the salt and pepper for me. Excellent. Oh, that little dash of the dill with the lemon is perfect. All right, so see how simple that was? Very simple. So next step is to get just a small little baking pan and put some parchment paper on it. And instead of using white bread, I'm gonna be using these low-carb, keto certified, super soft tortillas. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my 2 tortillas here. Now they are, let me check. They are 70 calories per tortilla. And I'm just going to use a little non-stick spray in a non-stick skillet. And I'm just going to heat these up, both of them, because we're going to make our sandwich like this, okay, using 2 tortillas. So let's heat them up. Okay, so I just got a little spray, pan of spray. And we're going to heat this up. And we're just going to heat up our tortillas first in this little skillet. All right, so I'm going to place it in there. Very easy. So you figure 70 calories for 1, so 2 makes 140. And then we used the tuna, which, gosh, the tuna has about 110 calories. And then that little bit of mayo, probably that's 90 calories. So you figure 70 and 70 is 140. Add 110 to it because of the tuna. That comes to 250. And then we're adding 90 with the mayo, and the Greek yogurt is, gosh, hardly anything really. So you figure, let's say 100 calories with the mayo and the Greek yogurt. So right now it's under 500 calories, and plus we're going to be using some cheese, some Italian cheese, Italian style, that has a mix, and that is about 90 calories because we're using 1/4 of a cup, and that's a mix of mozzarella, provolone, white cheddar, Asiago, Romano cheese. So it's going to taste really, really good. So this sandwich is probably definitely going to be like 500 calories or less. All right, so this is heated up nicely. I think that's really fine. So I'm going to place it right here on my little baking sheet, and I'm going to put my second one. I'm going to heat that up, and then we're going to assemble our sandwich. Okay, we're back, and so I have my 2 tortillas here. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to get my tuna fish and just dump it on top of my tortilla like that, and then I'm going to spread it out. So just spread it. Don't go all the way to the edge. And it's going to be a little thick in the middle, but that's okay. It'll make a really good sandwich. All right, perfect. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this cheese, and I'm going to just sprinkle it on the top. Remember, this is 1/4 cup of the Italian blend cheese. So 1/4 of a cup. I'm going to put it under the broiler for not even a minute. Okay, so you can see how it came out of the broiler, and it's all melted, and that's what you want. So we got that, perfect. And now what we're going to do is we're going to make a little, not arugula, spinach topping. You could use arugula, but what I'm going to do is I got like a handful of baby spinach that it's already washed and prepared, so it's ready to eat. So that makes it so much easier. And I'm just going to roughly chop it. Okay, and then what I want to do is I want to add it to this bowl here. And we're going to add just a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, just a little sprinkle, probably not even a tablespoon, and a little bit of balsamic vinegar, just a little bit, not like half a tablespoon maybe. We're going to add just maybe a teaspoon of finely chopped onion. You don't want too much of the onion. And then we have some cherry tomatoes. And all I'm going to do with that, I'm going to add just a little bit of salt and pepper to it. Like maybe half a teaspoon of each. And give that a nice little toss. It's going to look so good. And it's so healthy. If you wanted to, you could even add a little squirt of lemon. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add this to the top. Spinach to the top and kind of move it around a bit so it's all even. And then what you can do with that extra tortilla, you can place it on top just like that. And let's lift it up, place it on a board, and then we're just gonna cut some wedges. And look at that. What a beautiful tuna fish sandwich. Not your mom's tuna fish sandwich. I can't wait to take a bite. And now for a taste test. Oh my gosh, so delicious. Two thumbs up. Definitely not your mom's tuna fish sandwich. And this is totally healthy and less than 500 calories, you figure, for that huge sandwich. So I hope you try this recipe out. Thank you so much for joining us today on Happy Healthy Living with Yvonne Douglas. Remember, if you want that homey vibe, you need to subscribe and please give this video a like. Until next time, my friends, happy healthy living and happy healthy eating. Bye-bye.